This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on, and double check that when you hit that like button, that it's working properly. Because these bad actors are manipulating the channel because they are terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, the AMC naked shorters are in trouble. They are terrified. They're doubling and tripling down on the fraud and corruption. They're even selling their AMC put positions because they don't see them as being profitable. They don't even want to hedge them anymore. And institutions are loading up on AMC. Retail investors are loading up on AMC. And the naked shorters have to know that the party is almost over for them. Okay, once AMC starts running, they are going to be in trouble. And in my opinion, this has the potential to disrupt the entire global market. Yes, a tiny movie theater company, when it runs, could affect the entire global market. And I think that's one of the reasons why they have allowed this malfeasance to continue for so long. But you guys know that I blame the SEC, because had the SEC reined in the bad actors when they first started doing this nonsense, it wouldn't have gotten so out of control. Anyway, here are the AMC numbers. You know, these numbers mean absolutely nothing because we can't really see what's going on in the dog pools or the other exchanges they use to manipulate the price of AMC. They're claiming a volume of 18 million, okay? 18,207,406. So these guys were very, very busy yesterday, very busy. 26.2% of their volume was shorted shares. So they found 5,800,000 AMC shares to short into the market and manipulate the price. Yet somehow the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI refuses to ask them, where did they get those 5,800,000 shares from? Every day, millions of shares appear out of thin air like a magic trick, but our regulatory agencies and our law enforcement agencies are practicing willful blindness to the obvious fraud and corruption in the play. And on top of that, the short exempt spiked to the highest it's been in a very long time, 155,528. Okay? Think about that number. It spiked to 155,528. That tells you the naked shorting and the FTD party they had yesterday had to be out of control. But these bad actors control the market so much that AMC does not end up on the threshold list anymore, even though the FTDs are out of control. Somehow it stays off the threshold list. And on top of that, after adding 5,800,000 new short positions, the days to cover went down to 4.74 days. Now, make that make sense. You didn't cover your old positions. You added 5,800,000 new short positions, but the days to cover went down. Either those numbers are fake, or imagine how many millions of AMC FTDs they had to send overseas in order to bring the days to cover down. And the thing is, the SEC sees the fraud, the DOJ sees the fraud, the FBI sees the fraud, and practices willful blindness, because the majority of the people who are victims of these crimes are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. How do you think they added 5,800,000 new short positions, but the days to cover went down? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.